Hey guys, what is happening and welcome each and every one of you to a new Tesla update video. I'm still a little bit sick. I'll make this video a little bit shorter, just gonna get right down to what it is. So Tesla ending the day only down actually 0.45%, which is insane considering at some point in the day it was down like substantially more than that. It was down like I think like 6%. Yeah, it was crazy. It essentially came all the way down to like 820. Absolutely wild. So essentially, I said how wouldn't be surprised to see 850. Well, apparently 820 was the play, which is insane. There's a lot of like fear among Elon selling shares, to fund his Twitter acquisition. There's a lot of shorts I think piling in, ahead of time just in case, and pretty wild. But nonetheless, like you can see, the sellers or the buyers rather really stepped in. Now, I personally traded it twice today, made of, some, decent money. Can't complain too much. But yeah, so overall, it is what it is. So Tesla, I mean, honestly, pretty bullish recovery. The fact that it's recovered that well is actually quite good in my opinion. Let's go on the 4 hour here for now. So now that Tesla recovered and actually went all the way up almost to 900 is wild. Like from 820 to 900 almost is like pretty disgusting in one day. Like that's crazy. But with that being said, right, so overall a good recovery. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla revisits potentially 850. I think maybe it'll potentially go back to 850 one more time. And I think off of that, it might bounce. I really do. I do think that, we might see a nice little bounce from that. Overall, this is like a very, very nice move. I do like the way it moved. It didn't really set a higher high here on the 15-minute, let's say, or even like a 30-minute or whatever. It didn't set a higher high, which I don't like. But the fact that it's trading like this instead of like this is actually potentially better for a move coming up soon. So essentially what I'm expecting is I think we finished our downside play, right? I do think we finished the downside play. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, which is, a pretty common move, if you will. And now I think we're going to make a 3-step up to the top. So this was the 1. I think the 2 will be probably the 850 bounce tomorrow maybe, or Monday or something like that. And the thing off of that, we're going to bounce, and I think we're overall ultimately going to go back up to probably retest this teal line sometime next week, is my guess. Somewhere in the, mid to low-ish 900s. And that, I think, is going to be the most important level to watch out for, I think. If we can break above this teal line, and especially break above like 940 to 950, if we can break that, then I think we're definitely revisiting 970. And I also think that we're actually going to be maintaining an overall uptrend. However, on the flip side, if we cannot break past this teal line, and we cannot also break past this kind of box I have here, which again is around that 940, 950 level, if we cannot break past that and somewhere around that level we get rejected, I do think we're going to honestly make a lower low. I think we're going to come down again and go even lower than we went here. That is definitely in the cards. So that's essentially what I'm currently seeing right now, guys. The indicators are all still looking fairly bearish, still making lower lows. So even though it was a beautiful recovery today, it's still fairly bearish. Yeah, it is what it is, right? So it is what it is, guys. So that's essentially what I'm seeing right now. Again, I want to make this video a little bit shorter. Quickly taking a look at the 1 hour, because you guys know I like the 1 hour. The 1 hour is showing a bullish divergence, which is a good sign. You can see here that, we dropped all the way down to over here at the 880s, and we dropped the RSI down to pretty much like 21, 22. And then we dropped down again, but the RSI actually made, I wouldn't say it's a higher low, but it's like pretty much on par. So the low, it's not like the most convincing bullish divergence, but it's not bad. It's definitely, starting a bullish divergence, which I think is a good sign. And the fact that the RSI is not making a lower low when the stock made a lower low implies that, I think in a very short-term frame, within the next, week-ish, we definitely have some room to start potentially making our way up back again, like I said, to that level I just talked about, being, the mid to low 900s. And I think that's going to be important to see what happens there. But other than that, guys, Amazon, you can see reporting here, horrible earnings, down 10%, which is actually a lot, which is not good. So that's going to be dragging the market down, which is why Tesla's down a lot here, you can see. So we'll see how that opens up tomorrow. That can change easily by tomorrow morning. So we don't really know for sure, but currently Amazon down 10%, which is a good amount. So pretty spooky stuff, guys. But either way, let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace, peace, peace.